Welcome back to the series with Ranger, and today we're going to do a session with him. I brought my dog Axe, and we're going to try to get the two dogs together using what I call the box drill, and that's just going to be a couple cones that are set up out in the cul-de-sac out here. And the way that this is going to work, you're going to have a rectangle of cones, and then you're going to have two downed cones in the center. Those two down cones are going to be what's going to allow us to be able to either reward or correct. It's going to be the closest that the dogs are going to get. But if we just keep moving around that square, the rectangle, then we'll be able to go through and teach the dogs right from wrong behavior. And that's really where we want to focus. Is our commands are going to be trash because we're still going to be mixing and matching commands, but we can be able to get them to the idea that they can pass each other without a reaction. And that's what we're going to go for today.
Okay.
Okay. A little nervous, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's normal. It's going to be okay. We're going to start from a nice far distance apart that the dogs cannot get to each other. So we'll be able to go through reward and correct with big differences as far as distance. Then as we get comfortable with it, what we're going to do is we're going to close those distances in so that we can go through and actually teach them that even though the dog is right up on you, you don't have to react. You still have to pay attention to us.
Okay.
Right? And he's going to want to pay attention to the dog. He's going to want to lunge. He's going to want to bark. He's going to want to do all the things that we saw in the first time. That's okay. Okay? Timing of the correction is the most important part. And then after the timing of the correction is going to be the timing of the reward. All right, to be able to reward him once he gets to the part where he can actually come out of that fixation. Okay, so I know that you wanted to use an e-collar, so I brought out one of my Garmin's, and this actually allows me to control 3 dogs on one system.
Oh wow!
So I love this unit. It's a very fun one as far as the fact that it has a bark limiter built into it, and then it also has flashlights if you ever want to take your dog at night, which I know you do a lot of night walking with him right now, especially with the heat.
It's only night walking as well because there's a lot of people during the day, but the heat is torturous right now.
Yeah, I mean, when we start talking about triple digits, night walking definitely turns into a real thing.
Yes.
And then everybody's out there at night, so having a flashlight on your dog's collar is really pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we use it a lot for, even just going out to the beach, to the parks, to stuff like that, where you can have your dog off leash, and then all of a sudden you've got, this one goes 3/4 of a mile.
Oh wow.
So you can stage a lot of the environments that we're going to talk about as far as inside the house with him having bad behaviors. We can do the exact same thing with this inside the house as we can out there.
Okay.
It is very universal. But I'll control this. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about when we're out there.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do in the beginning is I'm going to pair your snap of the correction to a shock.
Okay.
All right? And that's all it's going to be. It's just getting that association down in the beginning. We have the ability that if he continues to keep driving, if he continues to keep pulling, what we can do then is we'll hold that little continuous button until he breaks that fixation. Okay. So no matter what, I got your back.
Thank you.
Okay? I got you covered. Nothing's going to happen, I promise.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and when you see dogs like that and you see their behavior like that, it's one of those things that you don't want to sit there and be like, you're going to do what with my dog? We're going to get how close?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's not going to be an issue at all. We will be far enough apart, and then after we start getting comfortable, that's when we'll close that distance.
Okay. Yeah, because he's a good boy. It's just nerve-wracking. Again, he doesn't want to hurt anyone. He just doesn't want anyone near me.
Yes, yep. And we're going to fix that, okay? We're going to get it to the point now where he's going to accept another dog and person walking past you, and then eventually what we can work on is the passing of the dog back and forth and socializing with other people and all that fun stuff.
Now, we're not going to try to get all that done today. I don't want to, I want him to try to get closer and whatnot, but I know giving you him, it's a big step for me.
So here's the fun part is if we do these box drills are so successful that I can pretty much guarantee you that these two dogs are going to be able to sit side by side or go for a walk together with no reaction by the time that this one drill is done. The only problem with that afterwards is that you have to continue replicating the drill. Okay. So you can do it with me and that works great, but you've got to find the other people in the neighborhood and do the drill with them. The longest part about this drill is how long it takes to explain it. Once you understand it, you can fly through it. So if you get a neighbor, you find somebody else that has another dog, both dogs are barking, acting like idiots, you guys can both benefit from it.
Okay.
But yeah, today we will get these two dogs right up next to each other and being able to walk with each other, being able to tolerate each other, and having absolutely no problems with them. And it's just a balance. It's a balance between the reward and a balance between the correction. And as long as you can get that balance right, you can tell them what they're doing wrong, what you don't want to have happen, which is don't protect me, I don't need your protection. And then walk with me and keep your eyes on me, and we'll reward that, and those things will then get replicated. So we're going to eliminate the bad behavior, reward, and replicate the good behavior.
Okay.
I got you.
I know.
All right. So you ready to go do this?
Yes.
All right. Let's take off and go train some dogs. Well, the course I have set up is going to mimic very similar to how we did the initial presentation, as far as them walking back and forth, us seeing how they were responding to each other. But there's a couple of key differences. So we have our downed cones, and that's where we want to reward the dog at. All right, we want to either reward or correct. So if they're doing something right, we're going to reward it. If they're doing something wrong, we're going to correct it. All right, but that's our friction point. It's going to be the closest that the dogs are going to come the entire time. So I'm going to be starting at one cone, and I'm going to have you start the other cone. So we'll start here with the dogs, and then we're going to make eye contact, and then we'll cross to the next side. This is a decompression stage for the dog. It's the farthest away that the dogs are going to be from each other, so it's your time to be able to relax the dog, calm him down, and wait until he's ready to go for another run.
Okay.
All right. If he's not ready to go, just give me the hold on, or I'm obviously going to be able to watch him as well and see that he's still flipping out, or whenever he gets calm, that's when we make eye contact and we make sure we're ready to move.
Okay.
So to start off, I'm going to be on the outside of the cone, you're going to be on the outside of the cone. So we're both going to start walking together. We're going to get to the cones pretty much at the same time. And then again, this is our friction point. So we're either going to reward or correct right here at this stage. All right. Okay. If they're ignoring each other, we reward. If they're paying attention to us, we reward. If they're trying to get to the other dog in any way, shape, or form, whether it's just trying to sniff or if it's trying to growl, lunge, anything like that, this is our correction point.
Okay.
All right? We're going to keep moving from here. We're not going to pause here. We got to do it on the move. We're going to get back to the other corner, and now we can reward here if we want to. So if it was a good run, or you had to correct and then turn around and reward, you can do that at that cone.
Okay.
All right? We're going to make eye contact when we're good, and we're going to cross again. Again, decompression stage for the dog so that they can relax a little bit. Again, this is your time to be able to regain that focus on you. And then as we get better and better, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving closer and closer to you. So I'm going to have you continuously walk the outside box.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep moving closer in.
Okay.
So as we feel comfortable that the dogs are understanding the idea, we're going to keep moving closer. So come towards me. So we'll cross. We're going to cross at that friction point, and notice that now our dogs will both be on our left-hand side. They'll both be on the inside. It'll be a lot closer. So we'll keep upping that ante every single time we do this.
Okay. All
right. As long as the dogs are good together, we're going to close them in. As long as the dogs are good together, we can go through and we can keep getting closer and closer. All right. And then we're going to keep passing. And again, we want positive reinforcement so that when the dog is doing something good, we're rewarding. And then when they're not doing something good, we have that balance and we're giving the correction. So now, once we get back and I'm over here in the center, it's not going to be a crossing from me, or I may actually be crossing with you to the same direction. And you'll see that as it starts happening, because I have to get closer and closer to you. And we're going to heel together. And then we'll get right up next to the dog side by side, as close as we possibly can.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna get that done today.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite drills. I've been using this drill for about 15 years now, and it always works. So the nice thing about it is it always works. That balance has to be there as far as reward and correction. If we're only doing rewards, the dog's not gonna get it. If we're only giving corrections, the dog's gonna shy away and potentially have negative effects later on.
Okay.
So we always want to make sure that there is a balance. We're teaching them right from wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So, ready to do this?
As ready as I'm gonna get.
All right. You grab yours and I'll grab mine.
Okay.
Okay, so reward when he's doing something right, anytime he's doing something right, correct anytime he's doing something wrong. All right? That friction point is where we're gonna be trying to meet up so that we can get the dogs to react, and then at that reaction, we'll be able to give the reward or the correction. Okay? Now, I've got the e-collar on him still, so I can help you out. I'm only gonna help you out if we're losing it on your side.
Switch these sides. No, you
You
don't
wanna
get
use
to
the
be
least
being
amount
bad.
of force necessary.
No.
So I'm a nice low level here.
No.
Okay?
Yes.
So
No.
we're gonna go ahead and make eye
This is
contact and
mine.
cross.
No. Oh, now you think you get a treat. That was a good boy. Here. That was a good boy. Good job.
Okay? So we got eye contact. We'll start crossing.
Nope. Nope. No.
Leave it. Okay, so slow down, slow down. You should. Yep. At each cone, we want to stop.
Hey, sit.
So don't hold so close to his leash. Make sure that you have some slack in there so you can give a good solid correction. We've
No,
got enough
stay
distance here that we want to let him go a little bit so we can pop that leash good.
No.
All right, so we have eye contact and cross.
Come on.
Again, this is his decompression stage, so he should be able to get a treat here. He should be walking proper.
Ranger. Nope. No. Come here. No. No. Let me pick it up.
Okay, eye contact and cross.
Come.
So loosen the leash up, loosen the leash so you can give a correction.
No.
Okay,
No.
keep correcting it through. Keep correcting through.
Come on.
Keep moving. Yep, good.
No.
So get that slack in there and get a nice out. Don't put it around your wrist. That's how you're gonna hurt yourself. Put it
I'm
in your
just
hand.
worried he's gonna lunge at you. It's a little long.
We got tons of distance. All right, so good solid corrections. All right, and cross.
Ranger. Come.
All right, the leash should be in your right hand, the handle. Doesn't matter. The leash goes in your right hand because he's on your left side.
Okay.
Okay, your left hand is gonna hold down at the bottom and create slack in the collar.
Okay.
Okay, again, don't put it over your wrist. That's a really bad spot to put it. All right? So, what that allows you to do is if I'm holding here and my dog starts pulling, I can drop that slack. That'll give slack to the collar so I can give the correction up here. Okay, and cross.
Come. No.
Then
No.
snap, 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 snap. There we go. All right, here we go, and cross.
Come. Ranger, walk.
Nice little decompression stage for the dogs.
Hi. Ranger.
And cross.
Come. Ranger, walk. No. No. No.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There you go. Try to get through that friction point. All right, so we're gonna give some juice on this one. All right, so we'll cross.
All right. Ranger, come. Walk.
There we go, good boy, treat.
Good boy.
Again, this is decompression stage, so it should be
Good
nice,
boy.
easy
Sit.
commands.
Hey,
Very,
Ranger.
very good rewards.
Ranger, sit. Ranger, sit. Look. Ranger, sit. Good boy.
All set?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Ranger, walk. Good boy. Oh, we gotta pause. No. No. No.
Okay, and cross.
Come, Ranger. Good. Ranger, walk. Good boy, Ranger. Good boy. Hold on.
And wait.
Get a treat. Want a treat? Ranger, sit. Good boy. No.
All right, so I'm gonna help you on this pass.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
All right, so cross.
Ranger, no. Ranger, no. No.
There we go, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Good job, Ranger.
Okay, as soon as he turns his head away, that's when we're gonna reward.
Come here, good boy. Ranger, sit. Good boy. Good job. Good job. Good boy.
Okay.
Good boy. Ranger, walk. Come here.
And cross. And stop. Good. And cross.
Ranger, walk.
Good boy, good boy.
Good boy. Nope.
Leave it.
No.
Leave it.
Good
And keep him
boy,
good boy.
Good
As soon as he looks back at you, make sure you
Ranger,
treat.
good boy. That's a good boy.
As soon as he looks back towards you, or even forward or away from us, that's when you're going to reward.
Good boy. Yeah, you did a good job. Come here. Ranger, come. Good boy.
All right, here we go. And heel.
Ranger, walk. Good boy. Come on.
And stop. Good boy.
Sit. Ranger, sit. Good boy. Good.
And cross.
Ranger, walk. Good boy.
Leave it. Words. Leave it.
Ranger, no.
There we
No.
go. Good boy.
Good boy, Ranger. Come. Good boy. Ranger's a good boy. Yeah. Ranger.
Try to be a little bit fast with that reward.
Okay.
As soon as he looks forward, as soon as he disengages with us, pop that treat.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Ranger.
Cross.
Walk. Good boy.
And wait.
Come on.
Good. All right, here we go.
Ranger, come. Ranger, no. No. Ranger, good boy.
Good boy.
Good
Very
job,
nice. Good timing.
Boy.
Good timing.
No.
Okay, and cross.
Yep. Come. Careful.
So this time I'm actually going to be on the inside of the cones. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. It's not going to be much closer, but it's going to be a little bit closer.
All right.
All right? Because now we're comfortable.
I'm not comfortable.
Well, he's not dragging you to the full extent of the leash. He's listening to the words you're saying. Make sure you're talking to him as you're walking. All right? So as soon as he starts to turn his head away, Ranger, leave it. And then snap the collar and bring him back to you.
Can it be no? Because it's easier for me to remember.
You can say no.
Okay. Just because I say it to my kids so often, it's first thing that comes out of my mouth is no.
It's like the most common thing we say to our kids is just no.
All right.
All right, and heel.
Ranger.
Right there, already started.
Ranger, no. No. Ranger, no. Good boy. Nope. Come here. Good boy.
Good.
Come here. Good boy.
Okay, so we got closer and we got just a little bit higher of a reaction. We'll take that. All right, so we're gonna cross together.
Ranger, come. Good boy.
Wait.
Hey.
All right, good.
Yep.
Okay, heel.
Ranger, come. Go. No. Nope. Good boy. No, good boy.
There you go, very nice.
Good boy. Come. Oh.
Don't let him snatch treats off the ground. We'll kick him out of the way. That was much, much better.
Okay.
All right, and we're closer. All right, so cross.
Come.
Action.
Ranger, come. No. No. Ranger, no. Good boy.
Spin with him. There you go. All right, ready? And heel.
Yeah.
Start talking already.
No. Ranger, no. No. Hey. Good boy.
Good.
Good boy.
right, and cross.
Ranger, sit. Ranger, sit. Hey, hey, Ranger. Hey, hey, you.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one more step in. What? What'd you say?
So you want a free dog? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't tempt me, he's a good dog.
Oh, he is a great dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one more step in.
Come on.
And we're gonna cross again.
Ow. Ranger, hey.
So remember, there's gotta be slack in the collar so you can give a correction. As soon as he starts moving out of position, you have to be ready to correct. And you can't pull him back to you. Pulling him back to you is not gonna help you in any way, shape, or form, okay? You will not win this game by pulling. So, that quick snap, as opposed to trying to pull every time. Because if I'm pulling him back, that's a pull.
Okay.
That's a pull.
Because I let it slack.
We need a solid snap. Okay, good solid corrections. All right. And cross.
Walk. Nope. No. Good. No.
Much better correction, much better. All right, and cross.
Come. Ranger, walk.
And heel.
No. No. Ranger, no. No.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
No.
So he got a continuous shock until he stopped.
Okay.
Pulling.
So I was like yanking. I'm wondering, like, I know I didn't pull him that hard.
And that's just vocalization.
Oh, he's vocal.
Oh, I've heard him talking before.
Yeah.
Axial. All right, so we're cross.
Come. Ranger, walk.
And for me, my cross is only going to be 2 steps.
Come here. There we go. Good boy. Sit. Ranger. No. Good boy, Ranger.
Okay, ready? All right, heel. Try to stay nice and tight to those cones. Talk to him, talk to him, talk to him. Good
Ranger,
boy.
no. Ranger, no. Good boy.
Very nice.
Good
Big
boy,
difference.
Ranger.
Big difference.
Ranger.
All right, going cross.
Walk.
All right, and heel.
Ranger, walk. Ranger, no. No. Hey, Ranger, no. No.
Much better, much
Good
better,
boy.
much better.
Good boy.
And again, we're getting closer each time. So that fixation is going to keep growing more and more every single time that we get closer. So the fact that he's doing this well at this close is very, very good.
Hey.
All right, so cross.
Huh, walk.
All right, and heel.
Hey.
Action, heel. Good boy.
Good
Talk to him, good boy.
No. No.
Try not to
Good
pull.
boy. Good boy. Did you get that off? Darn it. No. Sneaky. No. Oh,
Doesn't want to
yeah,
cooperate.
that-
All right,
that's what
and
we
cross.
do. Huh, come on.
Action turn.
Come. Good boy, Ranger. Good boy.
All right, and we're going to get a little closer this time.
Okay.
I feel like if I don't tell you that, you won't worry as much. But if I tell you, it
Probably,
also
I
there's
just
automatic feel like this automatic spike of like.
Well, I just want it to be good.
All right, here we go. And cross.
Come, Ranger.
Try to walk that line.
Ranger. No.
Leave it.
No.
Leave it.
No.
Leave it.
No.
There we go.
Good boy. Ranger, come. Good boy.
Good. And cross. Some good corrections in there. Okay, so we're going to walk with you the same direction now.
Okay. Get a treat.
You got this.
All right. Sorry, I got to pop a treat out of there.
All right, and heel.
Come. Ranger, walk. Good boy.
Talk
no.
to him.
Ranger, no. No. Good. Come, good boy.
Much better, much better.
Good boy.
And your timing
Ranger.
is getting a lot better too. All right. Ready? And we'll cross.
Walk. Hey.
And heel.
Come.
Let's go.
No. No. Hey. No.
Very
Good
nice.
boy, Ranger.
Completely
Good
ignored.
job. Good boy, Ranger.
Now if we can do that without corrections, we'll be perfect. But the fact he's not trying to cut across anymore and we're that close.
Yeah. All right.
All right, go to the other side here. And we're gonna cross with you.
Okay. Hey.
All right, and heel.
Let's walk. Good boy, Ranger. Good job. Good boy. No. Hey, hey, hey. No.
And the fact that he cares more about the treat than the dog at this point, and that distance, we'll take.
Oh, look. Hey, sit. Ranger, sit.
Don't keep saying it.
Boy.
All right, and we're gonna cross.
Come. Ranger, walk. No. 1 second. All right.
All right, so choke down a little bit more on the leash. And remember, we're not pulling, we want to correct. But we're gonna walk right up next to each other.
Good boy, Ranger.
Okay? So, together.
Ranger, come. Ranger, hey. Good boy, Ranger. Good boy.
Very nice.
Good job, Ranger. Come. Good boy. Good job. Hey, Ranger. Hey, sit. Ranger.
And just because we did it on one side, we want to do it on the other side. Make sure that they're good on each side. So we're actually going to cross together again, walking with each other.
Ranger. Hey, sit. Oh, okay.
Don't worry about the sit. You're going to automatically stand him and walk him again. So just by sitting, it takes more time. All right, and heel.
Come.
Axe, let's go.
Good boy, Ranger. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good job,
Very
Ranger.
nice.
Good boy. No, stop kidding it. Come here. Hey, Ranger, you did a good job. Yes, you did, huh? Now stop chopping it. Here, good boy. You gonna drop it again?
All right, let's do that one more time. I want to see him go without the treat in his face.
Okay, come here.
All right.
Hold on. All right. Ranger, come. Walk. No.
I want to see him make a good choice on his own. All right. So
Me too.
If you turn to your right, instead of pulling him back, if you turn with him, you guys will just end up in a full circle in the right orientation, ready to go.
Okay. Looks like we'll just be doing circles all day with him. He wants to dance.
Dancing dogs isn't so bad. All right, and heel. Talk to him, talk to him, talk to him.
Good boy. No. Good boy.
Very nice.
Good
Now
job,
we treat.
Ranger, good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, you did a good job. Yes, you did.
How are we feeling?
I love my baby. Oh, my baby. Yes, you did a good job.
Cross and do it one more time.
Okay. You ready? Can you do it?
Leave it.
Let Mama get you a treat, though. Hold on. Okay.
All right, ready?
Almost. We're dancing. Almost. Still dancing. Still dancing.
And go.
No. Good boy, Ranger. That's a good boy. No.
Good, very
job,
nice.
Baby. Good job. Good boy, Ranger.
Okay. So the next one we're going to do is we're actually going to come and we're going to go straight on. All right, we're going to greet each other face to face.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to stop a little bit before each other.
Okay.
So I'm going to readjust these cones and I'll give you a spot and I'll give myself a spot.
Come here.
Okay,
Hey.
so you're going to stop at your side of the cone, I'll stop at my side of the cone and walk directly towards the other person's cone.
Okay.
So you'll end right here at that cone, direct front.
Oh.
So the dogs will still be pretty far to the outside.
All right.
Okay? And then we still have some decent distance too. I can probably increase that a little.
So I'm going to that cone where you're standing.
You're gonna stop right here.
Oh. Okay.
In line with that cone, but in front of this one.
Yep.
Okay? Axe, watch.
Oh, you tired?
Okay.
All right.
Axial.
Ranger, walk. Good boy.
So we're gonna come nice and controlled, slow up to that spot.
No.
And we're gonna go axe wait, axe sit.
Good boy, Ranger. You're being very good. Ranger, sit. Ranger.
And don't worry about that right now. Okay, so yep, you can give him a treat because he's focused on you.
You're being so good.
Ranger.
Good
He'll catch one
job,
from
Ranger.
Me. All right, you're gonna go to the outside of my cone. I'm gonna go to the outside of your cone.
Come
Keep
on,
him
Ranger.
your side.
Good boy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good job.
All right, so we kicked the cones around a little bit, but we know the general area.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna switch sides and we're gonna do it again.
All right.
Okay? So we'll come together. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Wait.
Ranger, good boy. No. No. Ranger.
So remember, we're snapping, not
No.
pulling.
Good
Okay?
boy,
So
Ranger.
we're there. You can go ahead and give him a treat.
Ranger. Good boy.
And then the cool thing is, I can give him a treat. Ranger.
Ranger.
Jump.
Good boy.
Right there. And now you're gonna go to the outside of the cone.
Ranger, walk.
And then we're gonna go, yep, and see how he's sneaking behind you?
Yeah.
That's always the biggest concern, is that the dog's gonna do this sneak attack from behind. So how you've got your hand really high up on that leash, you can get lower, but you have to push your hand down consciously.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're gonna be doing this all the time. And then with a tight collar, you can't do anything.
No, and he's strong. He can take me easy.
But a snap will stop him quickly.
Oh, baby. Yeah, you're
All right?
being
So let's do it one more time.
Good boy.
So we'll come together, stop at our cones.
Yeah, you're
So
tired.
heel.
On lazy pants. All right,
You grab your treat.
let's go. Come here.
Okay. And come together.
Hey, Ranger. No.
And we'll stop.
No.
We'll say wait.
Ranger, wait. Good boy.
Okay, so see how he's starting to scoot in front of you? Okay, back him up a little bit. Don't pull. Snap, pop, pop, pop. And it'll back him up. Okay?
Good boy,
And then we go,
Ranger.
hey, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Keep your
meet
eyes on
you.
your dog the whole time.
No.
And then don't step forward.
Ranger. No. Good boy.
Very nice.
Good
Okay,
job.
so you're able to come, you're able to greet with somebody with another dog. And then once you're done, you're sitting here going, hey, yeah, weather's
Hi.
great today. Awesome. All right, I'm just training
Yep.
my dog. And we're gonna keep walking on off.
All right.
So notice how animated I am too, right?
Yeah.
I want him to see
No.
me moving around, because
Ranger.
that can turn around to Ranger.
Good boy. Yeah. Oh, Ranger. Hey, good boy.
Good redirect.
Hey,
All right,
Ranger.
Ranger.
Good
But
job.
now the treats are coming from me, and that makes me good. Good boy.
Good job, Ranger.
All right, so then you're gonna pass, and I'm gonna pass.
Come here. No,
You
we
went
don't.
for a treat.
Come here, Ranger. Good boy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fix these cones real quick. And get the treat out of there.
Great, and bring more deer.
What's wrong with deer?
They're cute. We have a little baby one.
You got 3 of them in my backyard.
He is not their biggest fan. He chased the little baby one out the yard.
All right, come together.
Hey, walk. Actually, I feel like I'm on the wrong side here.
Wait.
Nope. No. Good boy, Ranger. Good job.
Okay,
No.
Ranger. Oh, off the nose.
Ranger, come. Hey. He's really terrible at catch.
He's doing a good job of catching them. Oh, not that one.
Good boy.
Okay, but now he's at least getting treats from somebody else. Good
And
boy.
dropping him. Ranger, no. Hey.
I'd rather him be going for the treats than the other dog.
Yeah, me too.
That, especially at this distance with the Ranger we used to have, totally different.
No, he would not have gotten, you or the dog would not have gotten this close for sure.
Exactly, and that's the thing. So we're actually going to
Hey,
both
baby.
turn, and we're going to walk together
Okay.
to the end.
Okay, come.
So heel,
No. No.
very nice. All right, and then turn around, and I want you to go wide around me.
No.
Yep, nope, we're gonna turn right back. We're gonna go right down the same direction again.
Hold my hand sliding up here. No.
All right, we're gonna cross, or not cross.
Nope. Good boy, Ranger. Good job. Good boy.
Mine goes for the tree. Oh, yours is too. See, no dog's perfect. All right, so then all we have to do is just turn around where we're at, and now we're gonna walk again.
Ranger.
Let's go.
No. Good boy, Ranger.
So don't give treats down here. Try to give treats up here.
Oh, child. Ranger. Good boy. Good job. Good boy.
So we'll come back over here.
No.
Just to a clean area.
Yeah. Since mine can't seem to actually finish the treat.
Come on in the center.
Okay. Trying to get a treat ready.
So this is my box drill.
Ranger, come. Good boy, Ranger.
Proactive on the correction. Don't let him pull ahead of you. All right, stop. And then face me. Okay, so same thing. Get him back into position on the side of you, not behind you. There we go. Good. Okay, so keep eye contact with him. Talk to him. Tell him to leave it.
Ranger, leave it.
All right, axial.
Ranger, leave it. Good boy,
And
Ranger.
then treat. Yep.
Leave it. Hey, good
So
boy.
again, don't give your treat here.
Yes.
So watch what happens with his eyes. If I give the treat here, he's looking down. If I give the treat here, he's gonna look up at me. So I wanna bring that attention up towards me every single time I can. Okay?
Good boy.
I'm just gonna walk back and forth past you a little bit.
Ranger, good boy. Yeah, you're doing great. Good job. Good job.
Oh, run away.
Never, not on this one. Good boy, Ranger.
Oh.
You're such
let him
a
have
good
freebies right now.
job, Ranger. Good boy.
Watch.
Good job, Ranger. Good boy. Good boy. Hey.
Try to drive that head up.
Good
Perfect.
boy.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Good job.
All right. So, not a bad first session, right?
No, not at all.
First 15 minutes of work. All right.
Good boy.
This is what we can get.
Ranger,
And in
good boy.
the cones, anything can be used as cones.
Okay.
All right. Anything can be used. I mean, you can come out here, throw a couple boxes down. You can put down, you can spray paint. You can use whatever you want. All right. Chalk is another great one. You got kids, you got chalk. Right?
No. You have kids, you avoid chalk. Number one rule. Whoa. Whoa.
You just keep it outside the house.
Chalk on your hand. No.
But you can mark this up however you want, and then any
Good
dog that's in the
boy.
neighborhood that you come in across, they come over here and they're like, okay, cool, we can train right here, right outside the house. And then as you go for your walks, you can take those same dogs, move them into a different cul-de-sac, because you have like 300 cul-de-sacs here.
Oh yeah.
So just move to a different cul-de-sac and set the same training setup again with another dog in a different location instead of being right in front of
Good
his house.
boy, Ranger.
So,
Good boy.
did you think we were going to get to this right now?
Oh God, no. Lord, I am actually extremely grateful to see him be patient and good.
He's a good boy.
Oh, he's a great boy. He just wants everything.
Ranger.
Or anything that comes near me to be eaten.
That's a big one too. Well, and we're going to fix that, because if we can do this in a couple minutes, as we keep practicing it and as we keep doing it over and over with different dogs, he's going to be able to generalize. Okay, you can't do it one time.
He's a smart boy. No.
So that's a pull.
No.
There, that's better. Okay, there has to be a
Good
release.
boy.
Correction.
Good boy.
So when you're giving that correction, it has to be a release to it. If
Are
you're
you
trying
thirsty?
to pull, you're trying to strong arm him. And we're never going to be stronger than our dogs. They're way too strong
No.
for us. Okay? But this is accomplishable. And the hardest part is to explain it to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what takes the longest part, is just explaining it. Once they already know it, you can come out here, you can do it again, and your results are exponentially faster every time.
No.
And you do it with every type of dog you can find. Big dogs, little dogs, white dogs, black dogs, brown dogs, doesn't matter. Find every type of different style of dog and person to be able to train with. And that's easy with this neighborhood.
Yeah. No.
So, as long as he's not creeping towards us, which
No.
kind of looks like he might be.
Oh, he
but
is. For some reason, he thought, good boy.
I will pay that because now he is coming from going to us and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to leave him alone now.
Good boy, Ranger.
So that's a good behavior when we're dealing with this type of setup. All right, if he sits there and goes, not worth it anymore, I quit, I'm going to put my back to him, I'll take that any day of the week.
Good boy.
All right, any questions?
No.
All right, let's get inside and we'll chat about this.
Ranger, come.
All right, so we're just coming back in from training now, and we've got our session done, and success.
Yes. I didn't think we were getting there.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I still want screenshots from my husband.
We'll send them to you so you can prove it. But yeah, the ability for us to be able to match in the e-collar, being able to match in the leash corrections, getting away from that pull. We're not going to strong arm our dog. It's just not going to happen.
No.
So if we can get that snap in there instead of that dragging pull, we're going to have so much better luck with it. But that just comes with practice and without panicking. It's so hard to do this and not panic that you tend to try to just maintain and restrain the dog. We don't want that. We want them to make those bad choices so we can give them a correction for it.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of leeway. Let them choose. Are you going to do it right? Are you going to do it wrong? Well, if you do it right, boom, awesome, correction. Oh, I'm sorry. You do it right, you get a reward.
Yes.
If you do it wrong, that's when we get that correction in there. But we've got to give them that slack so that they can make those decisions on their own. And he did that.
He did great.
He came up and he's sitting here going, no, I'll take the treat instead.
I want that pepperoni.
Yep. So we start looking at that back and forth as far as reward and correction, the balance between the two of them. There were a couple times he locked in and fixated, and we had to give him a little bit of extra of that continuous, but that's not that big of a deal because you're still using the lowest level possible. It's a very low stim. We shock ourselves all the time with these things, and people think that a shock collar is going to be something that is so painful or abusive to a dog. And if you think that, I challenge you to go get a shock collar from somebody that you know. Don't go buy one for this, but get one from somebody that you know. Put it on the lowest intensity and work up from there and realize that you're trying to get to the lowest level of stimulation possible. And it should basically be to a level that we can barely feel. And if you're working in that area, your ones and your twos, then you're doing it right. So we hit a 4. That was the highest we went today, was a 4 out of 10. So when you start working in slow increments, you're going to sit there and you're going to give the correction when that pop goes off, so we can pair the correction of the leash and collar to the stimulation. So once we have those two paired up, then we can start using that anywhere else we want. So now it's been out there, but now he's going to understand now that people aren't doing this to me. If I start training him in this environment, then we can turn around, put food on the floor, and we can have the food correcting him. He now knows that the shock is the same as a correction, and now we can use it anywhere we want. So we still want to condition the collar so that that's proper, because we don't want to just slap a collar on him and use it and he'll eventually pair that up that the collar is giving me the correction.
Yeah.
We don't want that. But we do want the idea so that he understands that the action that he's doing is what's causing that correction. And if we can get to that point, everything opens up.
So do we need to get a collar on him 24/7 then?
So I like to put my collars on my dogs first thing in the morning.
Okay.
And then they wear it throughout the day, and then I take them off last thing at night.
Okay.
So that's my typical routine. And the nice thing about these are almost all the good ones now are all fully 100% rechargeable. Yeah. This one runs off of USB, so you can plug it into your car, you can plug it in anywhere you want.
Okay.
And then the battery lasts about 3 days.
Okay.
So even if you forgot, you can risk pressure wounds, which lots of people always tell me that the dog is going to get burned by the shock, and that's just not physically possible. But you can get pressure wounds if you leave your collars on too long.
Okay.
So you've got to be able to take the collar off and let the neck breathe, or at least be rotating it on the neck so it's not always in one pressure point.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, it's one of those really exciting feelings now that we can do this.
Yes, he did so good.
Yeah, and they were laying next to each other. They were just chilling out, and he's not lunging, and you're closer than this even. I mean,
and his walking got better. So secondary training effect, that surprised me was throughout it, he became, he's also got really tired because, he's kind of lazy like the rest of the dogs. I'm totally okay with that. I love lazy dogs. But he got to that point where his walk was correcting without us even focusing on his walk at all.
Exactly. Yep. Now, a lot of the things that I caught out there was the inappropriate commands.
Yes.
Numerous commands to sit and not making him sit on the first one. So we've got to clean that up so that when we tell him to sit, he's instantly going to sit the first time every time. All right, we can't just keep begging, please sit, come on, buddy, please sit, I'll give you 2 treats. We don't want that to be what's causing our dog to do work for us when we tell him to do something. We should say sit, and if he doesn't sit, immediately putting him into a sit.
Okay.
The other one was, we have a couple different commands to walk. So I'm hearing heel, I think I heard.
I don't use heel.
Okay, that was me then.
Come and walk.
Come and walk, there we go.
The ones that I would use. Come is more like, I try to use it when I want him to come to me, and then walk is when I want him to walk with me. But sometimes if I'm in the moment, they will interchange.
Yes, and that's going to cause confusion. So every command that we have is going to be very structured as far as what specifically it means. So we use heel to start walking. We use easy to slow down. We use let's go to speed up.
Okay.
And then we can use closer to bring the dog in tighter to us. So we've got all these different adjustment commands that we can use to fine tune the dog.
Okay.
But just like you're saying, if we interchange them, if I tell you to slow down when I want you to go faster, that's really going to confuse my dog.
Yes.
So we've got to be able to make sure that everything that we're telling our dog to do is exactly what we want them to do.
Okay.
And then the other thing is, we kept stopping at the corners. Try not to stop and sit the dog every single time. We don't need Ranger to sit every single turn. Otherwise, he's going to see a cone and be like, I'm supposed to sit at the cones. We want to be able to continue that motion all the way around, and it should get more fluid as you do it more often.
Okay.
And it should just be a matter of getting to the corner, slip my dog a treat, eye to eye contact, give him a treat, look back up at the other person, thumbs up, cool, all right, and off we go again. And that way you're continuously moving. Okay. And there's just those little pauses, but you shouldn't have to stop and sit him every single time we stop at a corner.
So I'm still a little nervous about even attempting this with another dog. I would like to work with you guys, maybe with another dog with you before I invite one of my neighbors to try to do it. I kind of like my neighbors, so I would like to keep liking my neighbors and have them keep liking me. I don't want them to, see him, and until I feel that he's a little more comfortable around other dogs, think, oh, look at her dog, he's gonna do something bad. And
exactly.
He's not.
And getting that idea that you come up to somebody and going, my dog's lunging and growling and barking at you. Hey, you want to train with me? Yeah. They're kind of put off by that, I've seen. So yeah, that's not an issue. We can grab another dog. I've got plenty of them.
Okay.
So I can grab another dog. We can do the same drill. And what we'll do is we'll just set it up for the next session. And we'll do another one with a different dog. It'll be different. I'll get a bigger dog than that one. Because
I'd like a little dog too, eventually. I don't know if you have any, but I'd like to see him with kind of all. Yeah. See how he does. Because our oldest dog likes to carry little puppies around the house. And I don't want Ranger to carry anybody's puppy.
We can work on that.
Okay.
But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get another dog out here, and we want to change the color of the dog. We want to change the size of the dog. We want, maybe we'll even have a different person walking the dogs. Like, we can do whatever we need to make sure that everything is under control so that we can keep generalizing this. Okay. You can't be specific. You can't do it 10 times with the same dog and think that he's going to be great with all dogs. Yeah. You have to change up the handlers. You have to change up the dogs. Big, little, black, brown, bring in a Great Dane, bring in a massive cow. Yeah. So, we can have a lot of fun with it, and we're only going to progress as fast as you're comfortable. Okay. I know that in the very beginning you were like, Casper, I don't want to do this. And now, how do you feel?
Much better. I really didn't think we would get as far as we did today. He has, he's a lot better with my husband, as being that my husband is the male, and I'm like the, oh, mom, but mom. So whenever he's with my husband, he seems to listen a lot better. And when it's me, he would look like he's going to bite your face off because he doesn't like anything like that. So to see him really sit there, and I mean, you were within feet of me, and he was completely fine with it. So that was really astonishing.
Yeah, and those results will get faster every single time. Like you're going to come back up, and tomorrow he's going to sit there and he's going to test his boundaries. So if we can keep rolling with this and keep doing it, then he's going to realize really quick that, hey, this is just a normal thing, and I'm not supposed to do this. And if I do it, I'm still going to get that correction. Yeah. So we want to tailor the positive and the negatives together. Okay. And get those set there. We have a nice balance in teaching him exactly what we want on our walks. It's not his walk, it's our walk. On our walk, what we want on our walk, and how he is supposed to behave on our walk.
Yeah, and I would like him to get walking down because I would like to run with him eventually.
Okay. Well, and these drills will help, and then we can actually do an entire session just for that loose leash walking piece.
Okay. And because I know I kind of talked to you about it before, and you said it's probably not going to help too much, but I do want something reflective for him, and something that does say not to pet him, regardless of how good he gets. I don't want people coming up to him, because if we're in the dark at night, which is most of the time when I have free, no matter who or how nice you are and how great the dog is, if there's a strange figure appearing out in the dark, it's gonna freak out.
Exactly. And we can get to a point where we train that. Okay. You can set him up and have somebody run around the house at night. You've got a bunch of kids. You can do this. You guys can stage environments and prep stuff like that. And the funny thing is if I turn around and my dog's running out and he doesn't know I'm there, and I jump out from behind something and go, he's immediately going to go, what the, oh, hey, it's just Dad. Yeah. So they'll get that little response of the startle response. Okay. And then they'll turn around and go, okay. And then you have startle recovery, where they're going to go, whoa, oh, it's nothing. All right. It's the same thing as if you open an umbrella. If you open up an umbrella, it goes from itty bitty to huge, and they're like, I don't like this at all. Yeah. And they tuck tail and run. Well, we can do the same thing with people in any situation. Okay. So fun one is just, when you're walking around the house, call them and have somebody jump out from behind a wall and be like, ha, and give them a treat. Okay. All right.
It's nerve-wracking for me that even the thought of that is terrifying.
Well, and again, if it's people that he knows, he's not going to lunge at somebody he knows. It's going to be that, what the, oh, okay, hey, you have a treat for me. So you can start doing it inside the house without ever putting somebody else in that position to sit there and be like, hey, by the way, it's nighttime, my dog can't see you, and I want you to jump out at my dog from behind that trash can over there. And you're only going to be 2 feet away, and my leash is 4 feet. So
good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah. Because he's probably going to punch.
So we want to be able to work that startle response and startle recovery, but we want to do it safely. And we can do it just by playing with the dogs inside the house and startling them, and then rewarding them on the recovery. Okay. You cannot reward them on the startle response. When they flinch, if you say good boy or it's okay is one of my worst things I hear. I hate hearing it when people sit there and they coddle a dog, and you'll get, oh no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Worst thing ever, because what they're saying to the dog is that what they're doing is right and they should continue doing it. And the dog's like, oh, this is good? You got it. And it's never a good response. It's always the dog freaking out. It's always the dog panicking, backing up. It's never the dog stepping forward to acknowledge the person or to take a treat. That recovery is what we want to reward, not the response. Okay. So we've got to get those two, and I mean, it happens so fast. So if we get the timing down, we'll have it set. Okay.
Well, I mean, overall, I am very happy with his progress today, and I look forward to having you guys come back and seeing him work again. I want to see him get better because he's just so damn smart. Excuse my language, but he's just so smart. He's gonna. I think he can figure it all out.
Yeah, and he is very, very smart. He's going to do great, and it's just a matter of continuing the sessions up and continuing your follow-on as far as when we're not here, working with whoever you can.
Yeah, after a few times.
Yes.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get to that point.
Yeah, not yet.
It's all right. And
Thank
not
you.
everyone's comfortable after the first session. It's okay.
No, and I'm comfortable like with you guys and your dog. Like that was great. He did great. I'm not. Like I said, I'm the newest in the neighborhood. Pretty much. I don't need to ruffle any feathers.
Yep, and we'll get you to the point where you can be able to walk down the street confidently, and we may even pull a couple extra dogs and see if we can get some other people out here, and we'll just keep crossing dogs all over the place.
That works for me.
Even if we switch it up, because right outside of your house in this cul-de-sac, he's going to behave differently than if we're down the road, 2 blocks. So if we pick it up and move it over and reset into a different location, he's going to act completely different.
Oh, and we got plenty of locations here.
Yes, we
Lots
do.
of courts. There's an empty court down there right now. So
There's some perfect training areas over here, and we can do a lot of that when we get into loose leash walking. Your cul-de-sacs are your favorite places.
Thank you.
Of course. Any other questions?
No, just looking forward to seeing all this progress.
Yeah, and it's going to come quick. All right, guys, so thank you for joining us for this one, and what we'll do is we'll get another setup set to be able to do Ranger again with a different dog, and we'll show you guys how that progress goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this session so you guys can go out there and socialize your dogs. If you guys do have a dog like Ranger, then we'll be able to get these videos out for you guys so you guys can track along with and help your own dogs at your house. So take care, and we'll see you next time.
Not there.
Nah. It's for the blooper reel.
Right? We're like, cut.
We have one. Okay.